Hi, thanks for joining us. Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche has confirmed the Justice Department will not be moving forward with that nearly $1.8 billion anti-weaponization fund. Blanche's testimony on Capitol Hill today comes a day after the Trump administration announced it would be pausing its work on the fund amid bipartisan backlash and multiple legal challenges. During the hearing, he confirmed there would be no additional work to reinstate it.
So, look, we're not moving forward with the fund. You're right that there's a date that in the case in the Eastern District of Virginia in June, but we are not moving forward with the fund, period. The reasons for the fund is something that President Trump talked about for a long time, which is the fact that there were a lot of people in this country who had their government weaponized against them. The reasons for the fund, I think, remain as important as they were before, but we are not moving forward with the fund.
Not moving forward ever.
Correct.
Let's bring in CBS News legal reporter Katrina Kaufman. So as we mentioned, the Trump administration had already announced that it was going to pause these efforts aimed at compensating victims of so-called lawfare. How else did he address this in his testimony?
Well, Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche has made it very clear. He said that they will not move forward with this fund. But, Lindsay, what was interesting is he would not agree to put this in writing. And he was pressed on this multiple times. He said that he would think about it, but that he didn't really see a need. He said there'd be a transcript from today's testimony. So on multiple occasions, he said the settlement fund won't move forward, but there are other parts of that settlement that will.
Let's talk about that. Because this was part of the agreement was basically barring the IRS from pursuing any more action against Trump, against his companies, related to previously filed tax returns.
That's right. So Blanche said that stands, Lindsay. So they cannot look, according to this settlement, at the past tax returns of the president, of his sons, of his businesses. So this is very significant that that will stay in place.
And significant also because that could mean that the legal cases surrounding this settlement will continue, because part of the settlement will continue.
Yes, potentially, depending on the angle of the legal cases. So yes, absolutely. Related to this tax exemption, yes. And, you know, some of the Congress people were pointing out that this is essentially immunity for the president, his family, and businesses.
More to come from there. Let's talk about the Epstein files, because we know that Blanche is being called to testify in front of lawmakers in relation to those files. What can you tell us? Did that come up today?
It did. It was a fiery exchange. And let's take a listen to what was said.
Okay.
What is true? What is true is that the president has lied about being on Epstein's plane, and the unredacted files prove that. There's a lot in here. I am shocked at this. There's also this set of files in the file. This is investigation into the potential co-conspirators of Jeffrey Epstein. I almost used up all the blank ink in the hallway because it's all covered up. It's all covered up.
Because, Lindsay, there are 3 million files that were not made public. But what Blanche said is he said they've released everything that is responsive to the Epstein Transparency Act. But as we're seeing, people who have looked at these unredacted files say that there is a lot that the public has not seen yet.
Okay, Katrina Kaufman, thank you.